Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is December 29th, 2025. And, well, 2 days left until 2026. I hope you all are having a great day out there today. Thanks for tuning into this live stream. And we will hopefully not make this one too long today. But yeah, if you guys can hear me, give me that thumbs up in the live stream chat to make sure the sound is coming through. Got the thumbs up already from Coffee Girl. Thank you once again, Coffee Girl, for always being on top of that. Appreciate that. And hello to Matthew, also in the chat. And Susan, hello. We got Bones in the chat, and we got Sports Lounge also in the chat. So yeah, good to see you guys. And don't forget to smash that like button if you guys enjoy the content. And that's the best way to support the channel, really, guys, is to hit that like button and get the algorithm out there. So let's see. Somebody from Belgrade. Well, nice to see you. I was in Belgrade for a while this year, actually. I was in Serbia for a while. I was in Belgrade for just a little bit, not long. But yeah, greetings to you from Belgrade. And thanks to you and your mom for watching. I appreciate that. Appreciate you all. Yeah, so again, we'll give it a few minutes here, and then we will jump into the decode. This is going to kind of be a follow-up of something we covered on the last live stream about the mark of the beast, and we're going to kind of go over that. We're going to show you the videos of what happened on Christmas, and we're just going to kind of dig into the symbolism of Christmas, of what happened on Christmas with the mark of the beast and the king code, the beast in me, the mark, all kinds of stuff kind of thrown in there. Hello to Maggie, and hello to Jessica, and Meatballs also in the chat. Hope you guys are well. All right, so again, guys, hit those like buttons if you enjoyed the content, and we got 59 of great folks in here, so let's get into it. So we're going to watch two short clips from the NFL games on Netflix on Christmas, okay? So we're going to watch those in a minute, but these are the clips I promised to show you guys in the last live stream. And you're going to see how weird it is, okay? It's super weird what the announcer says about the beast in me, and also super weird the steaks that they eat that has a mark on them. And I'm going to explain to you why it's pretty clearly the mark of the beast symbolism. But before we get into showing you the videos, let's just show you the connections with the numbers, why Christmas this year was so important. So I titled this The King, the Beast in Me, and the Mark. And you guys will understand why here in a little bit. But so, and again, the last live stream we did, guys, we covered Stranger Things, which I'll probably be doing a part 2 on that once we see the final episode come out. But we also talked about Christmas and the games that happened on Netflix. And during the live stream, my good buddy Sean from Widow's Son, make sure you guys go check out his channel. It's right here at the bottom of this slide. I put his channel there. He reminded us, or told us, that Christmas a few days ago was exactly 13,017 weeks after the United States was founded, okay? 1317, okay? Now, the reason that is significant is because let's read Revelation 13:17, the King James Version, okay? So the King James Version, Revelation 13:17. Here we go. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay. So that's Revelation 13:17, right? Wow. I mean, the United States was 1317 weeks old. Now, the two games that we had on that day, on Christmas, on Netflix, was the America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are called America's team, and they were facing the team from America's capital, Washington. Okay, so it's America theme, right? Just think about it. America's team versus the capital of America, the United States. Okay. And then the other game, it was the Vikings versus the Lions, the beast or the king of the beasts, right? The lion. Okay. We just got the first American pope whose name is Leo, which is the lion. Okay. So think about that. Think about these four teams, how they connect with the kings and the United States. Okay. Now, remember, we had no King's Day on Trump's birthday this year. The president of the United States, we had no King's Day on his birthday. So here's your connection between the kings and the United States, the president. Okay. And I'm going to get to your comment. Post your comment in a little later on Bones. I'll read that later. I'm trying to get through this right now. But yeah, great comments in the chat, guys. I'm just going to try to get through this part. But anyways, the United States, 13, 17 weeks old. So let's see what happened. Okay, let's go to one more slide here. Before we move to that, let's just learn one more slide. So another reason that Christmas this year was significant was because Christmas was actually the day that Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great, was crowned the first Holy Roman Emperor by Pope Leo. Okay, so think about the time we're living in right now. We're living with an American Pope called Pope Leo, and we have an English king named Charles at the current time. But exactly 1225 years ago, like the date Christmas, 1225, on 1225, Pope Leo crowned Charles emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, wow, guys. How crazy is that? Think about it. On 1225 years later, on 1225, you get the Vikings versus the Lions, right? Well, the lion is Leo, Pope Leo, crowning the Viking Charles the Great, Charlemagne, okay? Think about the word Charlemagne. It has the mane in it. Guys, what does a lion have? A lion has a mane, okay? You see the wordplay here? Shout out to Ball Don't Lie, AJ, for always thinking about wordplay. But the name Charlemagne says you have to say the word mane. Well, that's like a lion's mane. And he was crowned by Leo, right? The lion, okay? But 1225 years, guys, in between the crowning of Charles the Great to Christmas, okay? And again, that's the date of Christmas. And he was crowned on Christmas. So with these two things in mind, right? The number of the beast, Revelation 13, 17, the United States being that old, and this connection with the king of the Roman Empire being 1225 years old, his coronation. Let's just listen. Okay, I'm going to close this slide out, and I'm going to show you guys the two videos. Let me just change slides here real fast. Give me a second. I'm going to unshare and reshare. Here we go. All right. So let me know if you guys can't hear this. I'm going to play these two short clips, and I want you guys to just think how crazy this is when you hear what they say at the end of this game, okay? America's team versus America's capital. And then what do they say after the game? We're just going to listen to these videos. Just here we go.
And the Dallas.
Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Did you guys just hear something come through? Let me know if I need to turn the volume up. Just give me a yay or nay if everything's good. How was it? Was it loud or was it okay? I guess you guys could hear it. All right. So let's listen. Again, this is 2 short clips from the end of the game, and then we'll cover it after that.
And the Dallas Cowboys, the beast in me, it's all Dallas.
I'm very hungry.
Okay, well, good thing because the gifts keep coming from Netflix. These are what a player needs after a game. Tomahawk steaks. Cavante, you're very excited.
All right, so the first thing we heard was, let me just play that again. Why does the announcer randomly add the beast in me into his call? It made no sense. Just listen to it again, guys. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys think the way he put that in, the way he said the beast in me, does it make any sense? It doesn't. Listen.
And the Dallas Cowboys, the beast in me, it's all Dallas.
I'm very
Okay, so it makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense. Why is he just stop in the middle of his sentence? He's talking about the Dallas Cowboys winning the football game, and all of a sudden, he just says, the beast in me. It made no sense. No sense, okay? This is not even proper English. Okay? But now, what do they do after the game? After he says that, look at what they feed the Dallas Cowboys. Look at this.
Steaks. Cavante, you're very excited.
Can I have a piece? Yeah, let me see you right there. Go, let me see
All
you
right,
get a
sir.
bite. Grab that thing like the king you are. That's a king. Oh, man.
All right, listen again. What does he say to the guy eating the steak with the mark on it? Listen.
Yeah, let me see you right there. Go, let me see
All
you
right,
get a bite.
sir.
Grab that thing like the king you are. That's a king.
Did you guys hear what he said? What does he say there? He says twice, the king. Okay? He wanted you to get the understanding that it was about a king.
Go, let me see
All
you
right,
get a
sir.
bite. Grab that thing like the king you are. That's a king.
Okay? So we have the beast in me and we have the king. Okay? So you have the mark. And again, what is the steak he's eating? Okay? Let me just go back. You guys see the mark on the steak here? This is a beast. It's a piece of meat. It's a beast, a cattle, and it has a mark on it. Okay? It has a branded N on there. I mean, how much more obvious does it need to get, guys? He just tells you it's the beast in me.
Dallas Cowboys, the beast in me.
The beast in me. And then they give you a steak with a mark on it. Okay? And then he eats it. And he calls him a king.
All right, sir.
Grab that thing like the king you are. That's a king. Oh.
Okay. Okay, so that was the first game, guys. That was the first game. Okay, but we have another game. Right? The second game of the Netflix on Christmas was the Lions versus the Vikings. Okay. So let me share that one. Hold on. Okay, here it is. But think about it. The Vikings, the second game, the Vikings beat the Lions, okay? I told you this was on the anniversary, okay? On the anniversary of Pope Leo. No sound? You guys can't hear me? Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Testing, 1, 2, testing. Before I play this video. Okay, good. All right, so this is from the second game, guys. So let's hear what he says to the Vikings in the second game after the Vikings won. Listen.
Bring in those jackets. Bring them in.
Netflix Christmas
There you
coats.
go.
They're heavy, so
Like kings. Like kings. Because you guys played like kings today.
Okay, now did you hear that? Did you hear this is from a different game, giving them steaks, and he said the same thing that the other guy said.
Bring in those jackets. Bring them in.
Netflix Christmas
There you
coats.
go.
They're heavy, so
Like kings. Like kings. Because you guys played like kings today. My
Okay, so he's saying the Vikings are like kings. Okay, so if you add that to the first game, okay, the first game, he also said, eat that steak like the king you are. Okay, right? But again, what did I just tell you before we even started talking about these videos that I just shared? What did I just show you, right? I showed you, hold on. I got to change a lot of screens here, guys, so I apologize for... All right. But what did I just show you? I just showed you this, right? Yeah, we know who the true king is, right? Yeshua, Jesus, not any man on this earth, that's for sure. But let's, again, what are the odds that on this day, on the 1225th anniversary of King Charlemagne being crowned by the lion, you had the lions going down to the kings, and then they were calling them kings, just like the Cowboys were being called kings. And again, guys, think about this for a second. All of this Mark of the Beast stuff, okay? Give me some mind blowns in the chat if you guys think that this is just crazy. And again, shout out to Widow's Son. What are the odds that this Mark of the Beast, this steak with the mark on it, is going down when the United States, America's team, the Cowboys, are eating these marked steaks right after the announcer says, the beast in me, and it's the United States of America is 17 weeks old. And again, let me read Revelation 13:17 again, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the number of the beast, or the name of the beast and the number of his name. Okay. So, I mean, this is just mind blowing to me how perfect this stuff really is. And that means that we know that Revelation 13:18, right? So, oh my gosh, I got signed out of Gematronators, and I got to re-sign back in. Hold on. So if we go to Revelation 13:18, we know in that verse, it mentions the number of the beast, which is 666. Okay. So again, Revelation 13:18, the next verse, it says, here's wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, so the beast, right? 13:18. So how old is the United States going to turn on the beginning of 2026? Let's go back, okay? Right? Let's go back to, yeah, I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. But even though the name of a show on Netflix is The Beast in Me, the announcer, it made no sense why the announcer said that when he said it. I'm telling you, it makes no sense. And for those of you just getting in here, you guys are going to be confused unless you go back and listen to the videos. But anyway, let's go from the United States founding to the first day of 2026. Okay. Hold on, what's going on here? All right, so if we go from the United States being founded to the first day of 2026, it's this, guys, okay? 2026 starts with the United States being 13, 18 weeks old. So I just want you guys to think about, yeah, I don't really watch football either, but I follow the rituals. And if what you're seeing, what I just showed you is, who cares if you watch football or not? Yeah, I know about the Anthony Joshua crash. I haven't had any time to do any research on it. We might cover that a bit, or I might have to do a separate video on that. But look, 13, 18 weeks old on the first day of 2026. Okay, that's the United States age. Guys, this is the verse, okay? So I want you guys to understand that it's very weird that we're starting off the year next year with the United States being the number of the beast chapter. That's how old they are. We are. The nation is supposedly is. All right, so it's just crazy, 13, 18 weeks. Yes, I'm going to get to the Derrick Henry thing in a minute as well, because Gematrinator covered this, if you guys didn't check out his video. But okay, so first of all, let's just type in the beast in me, right? So the quote, let me just play the video again one more time.
And the Dallas Cowboys, the beast in me.
Again, you guys give me one reason why he needed to add the beast in me into there, even if it's a show on Netflix, which it is, okay? So thanks to the commenter in the chat, there is a Netflix show that just released called The Beast in Me, okay? But tell me one good reason why the announcer needs to add that phrase in where it doesn't belong. He wasn't even talking about that movie show. Even if it was on Netflix, it made no sense. He put that in there for a reason, man. This is how I know that people are at least aware of what they're doing. Why did he just stop mid-sentence and say the beast in me, right? About a football game, which has nothing to do with this show, technically. We're going to cover this show in a minute. But what was I going to do next? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So there is a show called The Beast in Me on Netflix, right? And The Beast in Me, look at the gematria. You guys see this? The Beast in Me. It equals Revelation. It equals Antichrist in multiple ciphers. I mean, wow. So not only that, we need to, and I'm not going to, again, shout out to Jurassic Liars on YouTube. He's covered Elvis Presley, the king, for many years, and he has pioneered all the Elvis info. So everything that I share here about Elvis, he's already shared, okay? But I need to play this clip of Elvis from his movie called Jailhouse Rock. Okay? So here's the king, Elvis Presley, in his movie called Jailhouse Rock. Okay, we're talking about a king here. We're talking about the beast in me, right? Those are the two things I call in these videos I just shared. So let's listen to Elvis Presley.
What?
Hope you're satisfied.
Get on my back, kid. I ain't in the mood. That ain't tactics, honey. It's just the beast in me.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that at all? Play it one more time. I just hope the sound's coming through.
That ain't tactics, honey. It's just the beast in me.
Okay, so what is the exact phrase that Elvis just said? The beast in me. Okay, so Elvis, the king, says the beast in me. And now Netflix is releasing a show called The Beast in Me. And in these videos, the announcer, let's play it one more time just to get the full overarching theme here.
And the Dallas beast in me. It's all Dallas.
Like that. Go, let me see
All
you
right,
get a box.
Turk.
Grab that thing like the king you are. Like that's a king.
Okay, so now we have a perfect setup here because we have Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, saying the beast in me. And then you have in the same game, you have the guy saying the beast in me, and then they feed him a steak and they say he's a king. Right? I mean, come on now. Come on. Like, wow. It's just, and again, this is not new info. Jurassic has shared this clip, a long time ago, but shout out to him for pioneering this.
I need tactics, honey. It's just the beast in me.
That's just the beast in me, he says. Good old Elvis. And yeah, I mean, just wow. I mean, so let's do a measurement from the release of, and look at when this Netflix show, The Beast in Me, released. November 13th, okay, 2025. So let's measure from the release of this show, The Beast in Me, to the Christmas when all this happened. Let's see how many days it was. And just to reiterate, The Beast in Me came out on November 13th. That's one day before King Charles' birthday, right? And we talked about how Christmas this year was the 1225th anniversary of Pope Leo inaugurating Charles the Great, otherwise known as Charlemagne. And then all this happened on that day, okay? So there's your Charles connection and the King connection. But The Beast in Me came out one day before King Charles' birthday, okay? So if we measure from that release to the Christmas games, guys, how many days? You guys see how many days it was from the Beast in Me show to the football game where they're eating and they get called the Beast in Me, right? How many days is that? Do you guys know what that number means to the Beast? Let's see if there's any smart people in the chat. How does the number 42 connect to the Beast? I'll wait for you guys. This is trivia time. How does the number 42 connect to the Beast? Yeah, and how does it connect to Elvis? Tell me how it connects to Elvis and tell me how it connects to the Beast in Revelation. Ding, ding, ding. Dr. Savage, he got it. 42 months. The Beast reigns for 42 months, right? Let's look that up just so you can verify it. How long does the Beast reign? Reign in Revelation. So the Beast of Revelation reigns for 42 months, okay? 42 months. And it was 42 days from the Beast in Me to the Christmas, where they did the Beast in Me ritual, right? And again, we just talked about Elvis. He said, it's just the Beast in me.
Tactics, honey. It's just the beast in me.
And how old was Elvis? How old was Elvis when he died? Oh, look at that, guys. Are you kidding me? He was 42. The Beast reigns for 42 months. It was 42 days from the Beast in Me show to the Christmas, the Beast in Me. I mean, come on. Please hit the like buttons just for that, guys. If this isn't like obvious, I don't know what is. Okay? The King, the Beast connection. I just showed you how those videos connected to the King and the Beast and the mark. And then Elvis died at 42 on the toilet, which is also known as the throne. Dr. Savage, you turn 42 in 2026. Yep. It's going to be a big year, guys. Remember, the United States turns 13, 18 weeks. But let's even take this another way, another clip farther. Let's even bring this a little bit farther with the Elvis connection, okay? So Gematrinator, he did this separately from me. He didn't even know I was working on this decode about the king and the beast in me. But Gematrinator did a post. Derek, he did a post about Derrick Henry rushing for 216 yards. Now, why are we talking about Derrick Henry all of a sudden? Well, who's Derrick Henry? Look at this. Who's Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry is a running back for the Baltimore Ravens. He's known as King Henry. So a few days after this Christmas thing with all the beast stuff and the king stuff, you had the King Henry. He ran for 216 yards. Now, what is 6 times 6 times 6, guys? 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. What is the gematria of Elvis Aaron Presley? Look at this. So we just went from Elvis Aaron Presley, the king of rock and roll, and we're just going to King Henry, who ran for 216 yards. Let me just bring it up again. Derrick Henry, who's known as King Henry, who used to play in Tennessee where Elvis died, he ran for 216 yards the other day, right after this Christmas games. Are you kidding me? 216 yards. What's the gematria of Elvis Aaron Presley? Look. And again, this guy played for Tennessee originally. He plays for Baltimore now, but he played for Tennessee, and Elvis died at 42 years old in Tennessee. Okay? So if you add all that together, and it makes you guys go check out Derek's post, because look, yeah, I'm not going to go over all this. Look at this. Number of the beast equals Derrick Henry in 3 ciphers. Look. You guys see that? I just tied this to the beast and the king. Derrick Henry's nickname is the King Henry, and he's tied to Elvis, which is he said the beast, but Derrick Henry equals number of the beast. I mean, that's just crazy, you know. Yeah, if you guys want to check out more of Derek's posts, make sure you go to gematrinator.com/blog, and you guys can read the whole Derrick Henry thing with his 216 yards, right? I don't think there's anything else I want to cover right now. Maybe there is. Let me just check here. But Derek called this too. Derek was actually talking about the 216 before he ran for 216 yards. And right now, Edgar Allan Poe is currently the guy who wrote The Raven. Remember, Derrick Henry plays for the Ravens now. And the guy who wrote The Raven, Edgar Allan Poe, he is how old would Edgar Allan Poe be right now? Yeah, that's something else I wanted to share too. Let's see how old Elvis would have been on Christmas when all this happened. Look at this. Elvis was born in 1935 on January 8th. Oh, wait. So it's he would have been, hold on. Maybe I got the wrong thing. Hold on. Somebody wrote in the chat he would have been, so no, he would be from his death, from Elvis's death to Derrick Henry. When he did that, look how long after Elvis's death it would have been. 17,666 days. Well, that is the number of the beast. Supposedly, right? So That's from Elvis's death to the Derrick Henry. Okay. Which I just told you, Derrick Henry connects to, he ran for 216 yards. Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. Okay. So this is obviously about Elvis. This is obviously about Charlemagne, right? We already covered Charlemagne, how this happened on the anniversary of his coronation. We just had all this Charles stuff this year. Charlie Kirk, King Charles. Remember, Charlie Kirk was shot 666 days after King Charles' birthday. You guys remember that? King Charles, his birthday was 666 days before Charles Kirk was shot, and then 66 days before King Charles' birthday. And again, The Beast in Me came out one day before King Charles' birthday this year, okay? Shout out to Ball Don't Lie in the chat. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. We'll be having another eye to eye very soon. But thanks, brother, for pushing those likes for me. Appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous. I had to cover this. I know everyone in the chat is wanting to see what I have to say about the Anthony Joshua thing. But again, I haven't done enough research to really have a great decode on that. I just got the news broke to me by Sean a little while ago. So, but yeah, Edgar Allan Poe also is 216 years old right now. That's another thing to think about. But one more time, let's hear Elvis say it.
I need tactics, honey. It's just the beast in me.
Ain't tactics. That's just the beast in me. And one more time, let's hear the announcer and his awkward announcer say the beast in me.
And the Dallas Cowboys, the beast in me. It's
So there you go. And I find it funny that it was a WWE wrestler, Seth Rollins, who also was the one talking about the Kings.
Like kings, because you guys played like kings today.
It's just ridiculous, man. Yeah, so check out Dramatrinator's blog. Also, I want to show you something too. If you go from Elvis's death to the release of The Beast in Me, or no, it's from Jailhouse Rock. So Jailhouse Rock, the film that Elvis Presley says The Beast in Me. This is the film. It's called Jailhouse Rock, right? Actually, I think this has a gematria connection. Just give me 1 second here. Yeah, notice how the name of the movie, Jailhouse Rock, equals 57. There was another 57. Derrick Henry, the guy who did the whole King Henry thing. Oh, wait, no, his name is King Henry. Hold on. Yeah, look how King Henry equals 57, like Jailhouse Rock, okay? So, again, that was tied to Elvis's movie, Jailhouse Rock. That came out in 57, the year 57. But look at this. From the United States release date of Jailhouse Rock, November 8th, 1957, to the release of the movie or the show The Beast in Me. Look at that. From Elvis's movie, where he says The Beast in Me, to the release of the show where it's called The Beast in Me, it's 816 months. Guys, when did Elvis die? Yeah, he died on 8/16. So clearly connected to him. Has to be. I mean, you can't deny that. Okay. And again, shout out to Jurassic for pioneering the Elvis information. If you want all the Elvis info, you guys got to go over to his channel. Yeah, so let me get into the chat for a minute. I know a lot of you guys are dropping some great comments. There's more I could say here, but I'm a bit lazy, to be honest. Guys, I've been lazy the last few days. I guess it's the end of the year the end of the year laziness coming in. I'm not normally lazy, but one last thing. So December 25th is Sol Invictus, right? So the soul, the unconquered sun, right? The sun. Of course, this is why, early Christians chose December 25th, even though we know that's not Jesus' birthday, most likely, to spread Christianity, because it was Jesus' birth is the same day as the Roman festival of the sun's rebirth, okay? Converting pagan holidays. So that's another connection there. You got Sol Invictus being the god of, basically his day is Christmas. He's got the radiant crown. So you guys understand this? This really all goes back to the Roman sun god, Sol Invictus. He has the radiant crown, the solar crown, a corona. Let's not forget that. The corona is the crown. Okay, so the whole thing with Corona was all about crowns. It was about kings and crowns, and it was about the sun, the Corona, the eclipse, right? It's all about eclipses and sun and pagan sun worship, whatever you want to call it. But again, that's why you had all this king stuff, right? It goes back to this, okay? The radiant crown, right? Also called the sun crown, the solar crown, the eastern crown, or the tyrant's crown. That's a bit different, right? You have all these names like solar crown, sun crown, but then you have it, they also called it a tyrant's crown. That's not necessarily a good name. Also called a wreath or a diadem. That connects us back to Horus. Also, I mean, there's so many different ways you could go with this, to be honest. But yeah, so that's the whole gist, guys. The beast in me, the king theme, King James. The Bible is named after King James. LeBron James' birthday is tomorrow. Let's not forget that. LeBron James, the famous basketball player, his birthday is tomorrow. So yeah, keep your eyes on that. All right, if you guys have comments that I missed, please put those all in the chat now. I'm going to try to get to them. Let's not make this stream go too long. So coronal mass ejections, yeah. Yep. Good thought. Somebody says, Pamela says, California Dreamin' equals 152. The beast reigns equals 152. In Revelation, the beast reigns for 42 months. Elvis died at 42. 1 times 52 equals 52. 52 is the 239th prime. It's just the beast in me equals 239.2 plus 39 is 41. Wow. Great decode there. That's pretty intricate. That's good. Great one, Pamela. Jesuit logo is the corona. Yes, pretty much. That's what it is. Corona was a crown. Yep. Thank you. Mr. says, Cody, the first game ever played in Levi Stadium was San Francisco Earthquake versus Seattle Sounders. Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, guys, again, where's the Super Bowl this year? It's in Levi Stadium. Levi's is an anagram of Elvis. Okay. We know that. A lot of you guys know that by now. Dr. Savage, make sure you guys go subscribe to him. Sorry, Dr. Savage, I was busy yesterday with my girlfriend, and we failed to get together 2 Sundays in a row, which is why I didn't write to you, because I knew I was going to be busy, but we'll try to hit a Sunday at some point here. But yeah, Dr. Savage, make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel as usual. The New Year's ball is 12,350 pounds, 12,350 BC. There was a solar proton event, and the horse given to the Pope 161803 days after the Gregorian calendar. 12,350 BC. I didn't even know you could look at that. Yeah, I didn't do a stream yesterday, Dr. Savage, because I was busy, so that you didn't miss anything. But yeah, is that even a thing? 12,350 BC? I mean, I got to look that up. 12,350 BC. Yeah, look at this, guys. I mean, I trusted him, but he's right, of course. The 12,350 BC proton event was the most powerful solar particle storm ever detected. I mean, that's just wild, guys, because again, as he wrote in the thing, Pope Leo, son, got a horse this year named Proton. And we're going into the year of the horse, guys. This is a bit unnerving, actually. We're talking about an event that supposedly happened called the Proton event, 12,350 BC. The New Year's, okay, so I missed the big part. The New Year's ball is 12,350 pounds? Are you kidding me? I didn't even catch that. Hold on. If this is true, guys, this is weird. How much does the New Year's ball weigh in 2026? Guys, the New Year's ball weighs 12,350 pounds. Are you kidding me? Guys, this is oh my God, that's crazy. Guys, that's the year of the horse next year. Pope Leo got a horse named Proton. The Proton event was in 12,350 BC, and the New Year's ball for the year of the horse is 12,350 pounds. Guys, that's one of the best decodes I've ever seen. I mean, Dr. Savage has done a lot of great decodes, but that's one of the best things I've ever seen. So for me, because I was following this thing with the Proton horse. I don't even know how you even come to looking that up, Dr. Savage. That's the problem. Like, man, how did you even decide to look that up? Like, that was like an amazing thought to come into your head. Like, guys, go subscribe to Dr. Savage. I mean, that's just all I gotta say. I mean, I've seen crazy things, and Dr. Savage and Sean, everyone has crazy things, but that blows my mind. I cannot believe that. 12,350 BC, the Proton event. The ball for this year is 12,350. I'm going to be stuck on that the rest of the stream. Dr. Savage says he doesn't even know how he finds this stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean, man, because sometimes this stuff just comes to you from God, man. It comes to you from, it's a divine revelation, you know, like, where do we even get the ideas to find this stuff sometimes? But yeah, I mean, great find. And it says the ball has 528 crystals, like Denver is the Mile High City. Guys, wow. Denver, the Broncos, the horse. Okay, let's add this in here. How many crystals? The ball has 5,028 crystals. Denver, where the Broncos play, the horse, the white horse, 520 80. Broncos. Guys, look at this, man. Like this is look at this. This is the horse with the 5,280. We just found out that the Proton event, the horse that Pope Leo got, was in 12,350, and the ball has 12,350 pounds and 528 crystals. And that's the number of the horse team in the NFL. That's because it's a mile high. 5,280 is mile high. High altitude, guys, high altitude EMP. I've talked about this. Is this all about the sun blackout or an atomic nuclear explosion and a high altitude EMP? Remember, the Broncos, they play an EMP stadium. Yeah, remember the white bloody horse that ran through London? Yeah, that's a good point as well. But guys, I mean, wow. If I don't deserve a like for this, I have 99 likes here and 164 people watching. Based off of what I shared about the beast in me stuff and what Dr. Savage just shared, hit the like button for Dr. Savage or me. I don't care, but guys, I mean, please hit the like button for somebody because somebody deserves a like here. If it's not me, it's him. And go hit a like on his videos as well. But wow, I mean, this is crazy, man. Don't forget to smash that like button. It helps the algorithm. Don't forget to go over and hit the like button on the Illusion streams too. But yeah, what we found out in this stream, we found out a lot of stuff here that really is mind-blowing if you think about it. 13, 17 weeks, like the mark of the beast, and they ate a steak with a mark on it, and the announcer says the beast in me, and that's Revelation 13. Again, thanks to Sean for that one. But then again, thanks to Dr. Savage for his amazing finds, you know. And also, we got another person in the chat. I missed his comment earlier, but the 7-1, another channel you guys should subscribe to and hit the like button on. 7-1, like this, spelled just like that. He's talking about this being another atomic event, and the magic square of the sun is 666, right? So there's your connection between the sun, like Sol Invictus, the sun being connected to the 666. Yeah, we covered that back once again. There's a show I covered. We already did a decode on. You must have just gotten in here, but we already did a decode on that show. I already showed how it was connected to Christmas and the. If you go back and watch the stream, you'll see. And yes, the Chicago Bears did start the season with 666 wins. I mean, could we get the Bears versus the Broncos? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of options. I don't know what the Super Bowl is going to be at this point. We're going to have to wait and see. But the Colts were obviously a collapse, guys. The Colts were destined to collapse after they went to Berlin on the Berlin Wall collapsing date. The Colts just collapsed, right? So that's not a good sign either. The Colts absolutely collapsed and have not won a game since that. And the Colts were the best team in the league until that, and right before that, right? But I think it's about the Broncos, the horse, and I think if a horse team doesn't make it to the Super Bowl this year, they probably will next year. Anyway, do you guys have anything else to share? And otherwise, we won't make this one last too long. Pope's white horse equals 201, 84, and 69 like Jesuit order. That's a good connection. Tomorrow's LeBron's 1577th game. So he's coming closer and closer to that 1611. Yeah, the Colts and the Lions collapsed. Those were the two teams I was looking at before the year, and the Colts and the Lions both collapsed the same way. So this is obviously something to do with this collapse of the towers, right? And think about Pope Leo. Are they going to send his home city, Chicago, to the Super Bowl this year, the Popes? I mean, it would make sense. It would make a lot of sense if they sent the Pope's hometown to the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but yeah, Lucifer, the horse in Denver, right? Lucifer. That's a good one. I mean, we really need to start looking into this horse right here for this coming year, guys. I mean, everyone knows about this horse. And, you know, coming into the year of the horse, you would think that this is going to have some sort of, I mean, what a picture that is. A lightning storm. We just talked about that. The Levi's logo has a horse in it? I didn't know that. Does the Levi's logo have a horse? Dr. Savage, you're just coming up with a bunch of stuff today. Levi's logo, horse. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about this. But yeah, guys, look at that. Horses in the Levi. The stadium that the Super Bowl's in this year is Levi's Stadium. Again, Levi's, an anagram of Elvis. Elvis got a horse. I totally forgot that. Wait, Elvis's horse. Guys, Elvis, that's right. Elvis's horse, Rising Sun, was the name of Elvis's horse. This brings us all the way back around to what I started the decode with. I started talking about Elvis and the Sol Invictus, and then we talked about the horses. And then we remember the horse that Elvis loved was called Rising Sun. So, I mean, how much more obvious does it get? We're going all the way back to the logo, and then we can start talking about Barack Obama, of course. Denver Broncos equals Barack Hussein Obama. Barack Obama's logo was also the Rising Sun. And let's not forget how this connects to Seattle. Seattle slew the horse that won the Triple Crown in 1977. We just had all this Seattle stuff. The floods there and all that stuff with Seattle. So, yeah, there's that as well. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, Rising Sun, the horse. And again, Christmas is essentially Sol Invictus, which is the sun, which this magic square of the sun. Look at this, Rising Sun, 49. I've been talking about that a lot. Look at that, Rising Sun, guys. Look, I can't believe it, man. Rising Sun equals Antichrist, Revelation, and the beast in me. The whole decode was about the beast in me. So, I mean, you see how it can go all the way back around? It's all connected, guys. It's all connected. Again, that's what the announcer said for the Cowboys. Remember, he was talking about the Cowboys. He said, the beast in me. Let's listen to it again. What do Cowboys ride?
Cowboys, the beast in me, it's all Dallas.
The beast in me, it's all Dallas. Well, what do Cowboys ride, guys? They ride horses. So there's that connection as well. Anyway. Yeah, white horse equals 130, like Rising Sun. Skull and Bones also equals. Yeah, you see that? White horse equals Rising Sun. That's also Washington. Remember, the Cowboys beat Washington. Yeah, notice how Washington is a match with White Horse. Wait, guys. So, again, Washington is going to connect to a white horse and a rising sun. And, of course, Antichrist, Revelation, the beast in me. A horse is also a beast. It's an animal that, you know. But, again, Skull and Bones also has that. If you use the ampersand, Skull and Bones, you'll also see the 130 in Skull and Bones. So there's that. Just making some extra gematria connections here. Yeah, but great info, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. Make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to Joseph's channel as well, who hasn't posted in a while, but he says Denver Broncos equals the Antichrist in 3 ciphers. That's where Obama had his acceptance speech. Yep. Denver equals 68, Barack Obama 68, and 32. Denver Broncos 32, 103, Obama 32, 103. Yep. Like I said, that's why we could lead that into Obama, because he had the rising sun. Revelation 19, leading heavenly armies to conquer the beast and the false prophet, casting them into the lake of fire. Remember, it's the fire horse next year, guys. Fire horse, lake of fire. Who else did I miss? Any other comments, guys? One last chance to get your comments in here. I'm going to stay on here for like 5 more minutes, unless somebody brings up something mind-blowing. Broncos logo has an orange mane. Yeah. A mane, yeah. A horse has a mane, like a lion has a mane. Charlemagne. Maybe something with the state of Maine. But that's a great one. That's a great thought, because a horse has a mane and a lion. They're 2 animals that have manes, which are like crowns, right? Kind of. Not really. A lion's mane is a lot more like a crown. A horse's mane is on its neck, because it goes around their head, right? Like a crown, like a lion, you know, like, I think I'll show you what I mean. Lion. Like when you look at a lion, like a male lion, you see it looks like he's wearing like a crown, almost like goes around his head. So, excuse me. But you have a lion's mane, and then you have a horse's mane, right? I mean, they are beautiful creatures, and God definitely knew what he was doing. So even though we always talking like a lion's a bad thing, but overall, just the lion itself, the animal, it's a beautiful creature, right? I mean, I love animals in general. They're all beautiful, and they're way more simpler than humans. Let's put it that way. I mean, they can be vicious, of course, but I mean, it's a beautiful animal. A horse is a beautiful animal too, right? And just so you guys know, I am a zodiac of a horse. So that next year is my horse year. But horses, like, think about a wild horse running free. It's nothing more beautiful than that. In my opinion, like, I would love to just watch horses run like at sunset every night. Like, that's like a really beautiful thing, you know. A horse's mane is often poetically called its crown. Okay, well, that's what Dr. Savage looked up, especially a thick, healthy one symbolizing beauty and majesty. But technically, a horse's mane is the hair on its neck. Okay. While a crown can also refer to a specific hair swirl on the horse's face. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, guys. The year of the horse is a much more beautiful animal than the snake, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not saying snakes are absolutely not, they don't have there's not something beautiful about a snake, but a horse is way more beautiful, in my opinion. I love horses. But the bad thing about horses, though, going into the year of the horse, is think about how horses are so free and majestic, right? When they're free. But think about what humans do to them, right? We ride them and beat them into submission and kick our spurs into them and whip them and make them fight for us and die in battle for us. And if there's any animal that's more free than any other animal, but gets mistreated more, it would be a horse. Think about it. There's no other animal that gets more mistreated than horses. I mean, I'm not saying everyone who rides a horse is mistreating a horse, but think about the wars and the horses riding into battle and getting killed. You know, obviously it's happened a lot. So, like, it's just sad to me that such a creature that's so free in its natural state is so beaten into submission, right? That's just my thoughts on it. You know, it is interesting how horses are like two ends of the spectrum. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Well, that's going to be a good saying for next year too, huh? That will probably come into play next year at some point, right? There'll probably be a riddle somewhere where that connects. Yeah, we talked about Seattle Slew. I mentioned Seattle Slew, the racehorse who won on 6/11/77, the year Elvis died, of course. Also, you know, maybe I'll have a decode on the year of the horse later, but you know, year of the horse. Let's just see what that equals. Well, year of the horse. So these are some numbers to think about. Year of the fire horse. I know fire horse. Look at that, guys. Fire horse equals white horse. So you think that the Pope getting a white horse is not connected to the year of the fire horse? Look at the gematria match. It's a 3 out of 4 ciphers. Yeah, year of the horse equals 888. Yeah, that is true also. Fire horse equals 333. That's why I'm saying to watch out for the Colts next year, because Colts equals, or Indianapolis, where the Colts are, they equal 333. But yeah, anyway, year of the horse. Look at that 888 there. That's interesting too, because in that same cipher, Isus, the Greek way, Isus. Oh no, it's not. It's 444. Not sorry. Jesus in Greek equals 888. That's what I was thinking. Sorry. But yeah, year of the horse 888. The Bears may move to Indiana soon? Really? The Chicago Bears? Wow. Horses jump through rings of fire? I don't know. Do they? Maybe if they're doing like these tricks. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Sorry if I didn't get to your comments. It's late here. It's already 10:30. But you guys are in the middle of the afternoon there. I mean, for me, it's always so late. Who was born in the year of the horse? I was born in the year of the horse. Kobe Bryant was born in the year of the horse. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Kobe Bryant was born in the year of the horse. Trump was born in the fire dog. Oh, you have a Ric Flair comment, huh, Myron? Make sure you guys go check out Myron. He got game on Instagram. I don't have your channel up, man, but Yeah, drop your comments for sure. Yeah, Trump was born in the year of the dog, the fire dog, because I believe it represents Sirius. The fire, the burning dog star. That's why Trump is who he is, guys. He's the Sirius symbol. He's a moon symbol and he's a Sirius symbol. Let's put it that way. He's also got the sun code as well, but he's just Trump, right? Trump, triumph. He got game. This is how you find Myron on Instagram. Spelled just like this. H3 got game 3 _. Thank you, Myron, for dropping that. Also, you know, the year is the 26, like dog equals 26. Yeah, that's a good point. Also, guys, look at the numbers beast. You know, Trump equals beast, of course. But the beast, look at this. The year we're going to be in next year, the beast, 26, going to be in the year 2026. So that's another thought. Yeah, maybe we need to look into the Dark Horse also. Katy Perry had that song called The Dark Horse. Thank you, Coffee Girl. She says 20 more likes needed. I guess they mean to get to, 20 more likes to get to the same amount of people in the chat as the same amount of likes. That would be amazing. I've never seen that happen, guys. I've never seen the amount of people in the chat be at the same as the amount of likes. It's always less. Anyway, we're going to end it here. I know I said that twice already, but we're going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for your comments. And if I didn't get to them, please drop them in the comments of when the video is posted. Drop any of your info in the comments, okay? If you guys didn't get anything. I will see you guys. I don't know. I might do a New Year's stream or New Year's Eve stream. I'll see what happens. But if you guys don't see me, if I don't do a New Year's Eve stream, I'll be streaming on the New Year probably. So we'll see you guys then, and hope you guys have a good night. Make sure you, again, hit that like button on my channel and all the other channels I talked about in this decode. I talked about a lot of channels. Go hit the like buttons on all those channels when you watch them, and give the support to the people. And thank you guys so much for all you do. And I will see you guys, like I said, in a few days. And God bless you, and have a great night, everyone.